Hi LBB, I'm Manvinder Sodhi of Bonita Casa. Welcome to my home. So when we bought this place, I and my husband, we had this thought that, we should create a home or a sanctuary for us which can actually slow us down. And we love mountains, so we have named the home the Cottage, and we've tried to create that vibe in the entire home. When we walk through, you can see and experience with us. So this is the foyer area of my home, and this where I'm standing right now was actually a storeroom. So we did few architectural changes and we made the store into a foyer because this home didn't have a foyer. And I love arches, so we have added a very beautiful arch door here, finished in maple veneer and a very matte sort of a polish here. And when somebody enters, I wanted to have a little console type of a feeling. So I've just given like a floating ledge because the space is a little tight over here and I didn't want it to be, naked underneath. So I added these beautiful wooden legs to, complement or complete the console. And here, this is my collectibles. So this is a mirror that I picked up from an exhibition, and it has very intricate details. So that along with the console makes my foyer complete. Over here, we've added the entire storage, wherein your shoes, your carpets, your laptop bags, your home office bags, everything can just tuck in. And to bind everything together, we added a lot of interest to the floor. We've done a checkered flooring, a black and white. And yeah, from here, then we can enter into the living and dining space. So this is the living and dining space that we have here. And I didn't want to do any false ceiling here. I wanted to, take advantage of the height that I have here. And you can see that, we have cut down all the lintel beams. We have removed the shorter doors and we have made the doors also taller so that when we sit here, we have that expansive height and reminding you of the mountains and the cottage vibe. So we have added these beautiful rafters in the ceiling, which gives us the warmth and gives us the feel of, a cottage nestled in somewhere between the mountains and the jungles, right? So here we have a living space. We have not done any television because we don't like television in the living area and the bedrooms. Here, the color palette is also very, very warm and inviting. We have very soothing colors which are there. Moving on to this wall, so these are all wildflowers that are there. Again, since we trek a lot as a family, so we keep collecting different wildflowers. So this talks about us as a family, as we rightly say that, your space should be a narration of who you are and it should capture your lifestyle, right? So we've tried to add that bit. And I love lamps. I just love lamps. So you can see a lot of lamps in the house on this side, and it's a very eclectic setting when it comes to the collection put together, right? We've added these very soft armchairs here, finished in wood. And I love sitting here and having a cup of tea after I'm done for the day. And even I catch up on one of my books also. I read that and I have my me time over here. So this pink couch that you see here is actually sort of a day bed because as a family, we lounge a lot in the living area. We don't go anywhere and sit in the bedrooms. We like to be here, read our book. We actually have a family ritual wherein for 15 minutes, we all just turn off everything and we all are immersing ourselves into books. And that 15-minute can prolong too. Now, moving on from the living area, we come to the dining space. Here also you can see all the beautiful arches. We've taken the height above and we've given that scale to the overall space. I always wanted a round dining table. Back in the previous house, we had a rectangular one, and this time I got a chance to actually place a circular table. I feel it's It's more cozy and it keeps you together when you're sitting or, having food with your family or friends. Just to add a showstopper here, I added this beautiful jute lamp, which creates a beautiful play of shadows both in the afternoon and also at the night when the lights are turned on. So it creates actually a lot of drama and adds to the overall vibe. Now coming to this wall, which is actually, we can call it's part of the passage, but for me it's more like a backdrop for the dining space. There's a very beautiful story behind this work of art that you see here. So back in 2013, I thought that I'm going to start something of my own while I was working in corporate. And this was the first piece I picked from a décor, which is like a patchwork sort of a wall art. And I thought I'm going to start my decor store, but look where life has landed me, and today I'm an interior designer. Left my corporate life, and this is very close to my heart, so it had to be at the center wall. If someone enters from the main door, this is the first thing they should be seeing because it talks about me as a person. Now, to give a very seamless look to the passage, we've added this beautiful wainscoting over here, which actually runs through the common bathroom or the powder door too. So it gives that continuous effect and there is no breakage over here. And similarly, on either sides of this passage, we have both the bedrooms. And on this side, we have a den where we'll just slowly get in. So this is the den of our home where we chill as a family, and when need be, it can be converted into a guest bedroom also. So my husband, he loves playing drums, so we have in one corner his drum set. On the wall, there is again some collection that I've done over a period of time. So this is Hathan art that I got from Singapore. So that clads the wall along with an architectural image. The backdrop of this room is actually this beautiful wardrobe that we created. It's finished in PU and we have cladded wallpaper in the center of the molding bit. And it gives such a classy, rich, luxe look. And it's still understated luxury, I would say. Over here, we have a small mandir that we've created. So I didn't want the mandir to be out there because we entertain people, etc. So I wanted it to be a closed thing. So when I actually pray and when I want to close it, I can just shut it and it becomes part of the whole backdrop for me. Again, I don't like TV units. I don't like TV walls. So I wanted this space to have something quirky and something that is more functional for us as a family. So we added this ceiling hung 360-degree rotating television. So this can be viewed both from our den and from the living area also. And when I want to convert this particular area into a guest bedroom, I can just push back the TV, and then we have added motorized blinds. Sorry, why that's not working. I was holding the remote upside down. Sorry. So yeah, so it can just come down and we can shut the door and the whole space actually gets converted into a closed bedroom with all the privacy that we need out here. So this again is the favorite part of my home. This is actually a sort of library that we created. So since it's a ground floor home, so we could extend a little into the back lawn, and the backdrop is a beautiful garden. So this is basically a place where at night we turn on our pink salt lamp, and we sit here with a book, or we're just listening to some sort of music. And it was my husband's idea to add a glass on the ceiling so that he can even look at the stars while reading the book or chilling here. And here, this particular thing you see is actually the shaft that we have shut down with proper doors, and we have added an art over here. And right from my son's books to my books to my husband's books, along with few curios and our memories, everything we have tried to put in these shelving over here in the library. So now let me show you my son's bedroom. Follow me. So yeah, this is my son's bedroom, and I would say that the thought that we both as parents had was that to create a place for him where he can feel independent and sort of the space can actually grow along with him. It should be timeless, it should not be too kiddish so that he outgrows the space so soon. Over here that you see, we've added a nice pegboard where he can hang all his guitars, skateboard, helmets, etc. Moving on to the other side of the room, here again to zone the space, we have added this box ceiling so that it defines the area for him where there's a small reading nook for him and his study space also. Now this reading nook, we have just kept all his favorite books over here. There's a small window also for the natural light to filter in. Then there is a lot of lighting in the box ceiling, and this actually opens into the back lawn also. So he has the access to go into the lawn, play with the dog Rosie. On this side, we've created a bathroom. We've remodeled all the bathrooms. So he wanted a bathtub, and the custom size bathtub was taking a very long time. So we actually created this with the tiles only. So this bathtub has a push-up jolly, and I gave a very beautiful arch here, as I told you that I love arches. So we've given it a very soothing look with the ribbed white tile and the biscuit blue tiles over here. And this arch actually forms the backdrop of this bathroom. And the same arch detail goes into a small softened edge of this glass partition also. Then there's a mirror also. And the vanity, since the space is compact, we've not built a vanity. We've kept it a resort style. So let's move on to the master bedroom. So that's the master bedroom. We have redone all the doors in the house. And as you can see that, we've added like a very small detail here. It's molding on the door, but it's a very different type of molding. So it's very intricate that way. And we changed all the hardware to, antique gold. On this side, I have this beautiful chest of drawers. So this basically houses all my bags, perfumes, little jewelry, and that has been complemented with a beautiful round mirror over here so that I can just take out my knickknacks, get ready, see myself, and just, out of the house. So this is another favorite spot of mine in my bedroom. So we have placed this chair. It's very comfy. It envelops you. I can just put my feet on it and sit aram se. And I've added a light, a beautiful chandelier which we were using in our old home to create that corner for myself. And the best part about this chair is that it overlooks our front lawn. So I love sitting here, having my cup of tea and just thinking, or sometimes mindless scrolling also. So on the other side, we have a bed. It's a fully upholstered, tufted bed that we have. On the wall, again, it's a very minimal art, again, which I collected from my travel to Bali. These are grass baskets, which have been, thread woven nicely. So it goes well with the color palette, and again, it is something very close to us. So this is our kitchen, and we love the intricate flooring that we picked for the kitchen. And this is very sort of detailed flooring or the tile pattern that you see even in the dated cottages or the cottages in the mountains also. The overall color palette also of the kitchen is very soothing, just as the entire home. We wanted a seamless transition between spaces, right? So it's finished in Irish cream, and this is eggshell white that we've done. It's again a shaker style cabinetry We have used vintage cabinetry knobs here or handles. And on the other side, since it's a parallel kitchen, one side is my operating sort of where I have hob chimney. On the other side, I have my kitchen triangle third part, which is the refrigerator. And then there's an appliance section also. I hope you loved walking with me in my home, and for more such content, you must subscribe to LBB's Homely newsletter.